Feminism has indeed made women's lives, and by extension, men's and children's lives, immeasurably worse. Academic and elite feminists who reside in our universities, in the media, in politics, and in Hollywood have told women all kinds of things that just aren't true. Things that make women, and by extension, men and children, very unhappy. Like the idea that women don't need a man, and that children don't need a father. Or that men and women must make the same life choices in order to be deemed equal. Or that staying home to raise a family is less important, valuable, or satisfying than earning a living. These are all lies. Unfortunately, women listened, and men followed, as they do. And here's what we have to show for it. Number one, the complete and utter breakdown of marriage. Over the past 40 years, America has witnessed a meteoric rise in cohabitation, creating a bona fide shack-up culture. Many women can't find economically attractive husbands with whom to settle down to start a family. And father-absent homes are rampant because of unilateral divorce initiated largely by women, around 70%, for no other reason than she's just not happy. A full half of all 18 to 34-year-olds today, half, are currently unpartnered. Not just not married, but no romantic relationship at all. Number two, a persistent and relentless gender war. With gender roles thoroughly dismantled, men and women no longer know who's supposed to do what. They have no idea how the other sex thinks and behaves or even wants, and as a result are locked in a battle about who works harder than whom. Moreover, sexual activity among married men and women has become a minefield, and that's not an exaggeration, as evidenced by the excesses of Me Too and the so-called campus rape culture. Number three, an explosion of kids who are in full-time daycare and who are home alone after school, resulting in an epidemic of childhood obesity and of lonely, disconnected kids who have ample opportunity to get into all kinds of trouble, including devising ways to shoot up their schools. Four, a full-scale war on men. The utterly absurd and dangerous notion that male nature is toxic or even diseased. There's actually a term for that now, mascupathy. As a result, half of the US population is now disenfranchised. It's incumbent upon parents and grandparents to instill in their children and grandchildren a different set of values, ones that steer them toward happiness and away from regret, toward family and away from culture.